You know what's really got my ass chapped lately? Really got a burr in my saddle here at the X Show. The Tea Party. You should be called the Tea Baggers, okay? You know, every now and then here on the X Show, I want to put a controversial topic on the table because that's what I do. Harvey, God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Oh, yes. Welcome back, and thanks for sticking with us through that short commercial break. I'm Harvey, the Z-Man Zutz, and you're listening to the Late Night X Show, where things get extremely wild, extremely weird. News gets all mashed up in between. Next up, we've got a call from the local line, a self-described clairvoyant. What did you say your name was again, sweetie?
My name is Raya, and I am a dreamer and an artist. I have dreams about people dying. Usually after one of my dreams, the subject of my premonition drops dead. This has been going on for over a year now. Sometimes they're a turn-on.
Well, wow. Okay, so, what can we do for you, Raya? How long do you say this is going on for? And have you thought about talking to somebody?
I usually don't interrupt, but
What is it, Raya?
last night, I had a dream about you.
At this point, I'm 28 years old and this is my story. It seemed like nobody wanted to listen. Hopefully, you can sympathize seeing that you've built a lifestyle around viewing the lives of others. But I just don't want to be heard. I want you to know my art. You see, that which you all naively call murder, I view as the elevated art of releasing the soul from the fleshy husk that imprisons it. Of course I confessed. After all, that's what I planned on doing the whole time. Aplon was all fire and brimstone, but we both knew it was merely a dog and pony show. I told him everything that they wanted to know. I practically did his job for him. But beyond this, few were spiritually or intellectually qualified to understand the purpose or beauty of my work. Most investigators just want facts, dates, numbers, and all the mundane little details. They never see the bigger picture. Because of this, I had to go public with my final piece.
Oh, yes! Welcome back. Picking up right where we left off at the break. This whole thing is starting to get just a little out of hand. As far as we know, none of these murders are even connected. And what was the deal with that bloody field? That poor sack
Was one of
was
my
cut up.
finest.
He was...
It was like my symphony, my concerto. It was a call to arms for the world to realize the depths of my genius. This wasn't just a labor of love like my previous works. This was to make my mark on eternity. To stake a claim to greatness. as a joke to myself and a tip off for them. I left a mark.
Max, this is Detective Flores. I've been brought in to help you with the Velvet Rose case. I read your profile on the murderer. You stated in your report that you suspected the perpetrator to be male. I had reason to believe you were right. We're investigating further. Your insights seem spot on. I have a feeling we're covering some solid ground on this one. Hopefully we should be able to put an end to this nut job soon.
They called me the Velvet Rose. I know it was kind of my calling card, but not for much longer. Surely those simple-minded detectives could have thought of something better, something a bit more creative. Then again, they thought it was a guy doing my work. You and I both know men are not capable of such breathtaking, beautiful works of art. Hopefully at my public expose, I can finally pick my own name. One that does me justice.
Oh, yes. So, did you guys hear about that Picasso chick? Yeah, I call her the Picasso chick because she had like 3 eyes going on. And her nose was
Beautiful.
all kinds of fucking crazy.
That's all I could say about her and this piece. I probably should have done this one sooner. It was burning inside me for quite some time. In my guts, in my mind. My heart was in it too. But I still wanted to refine my craft as to not be swept under the rug of time like so many other greats.
Please just let me go.
No, you don't understand. You're very pretty, but I'm going to make you beautiful. It's too bad you're not blonde. I hate brunettes. Perfect.
Am Hi, beautiful.
For such brilliance to go unnoticed, unremembered, that would be a real tragedy. So what do you think of this one?
I don't know. It's, it's there. It's whatever. Yeah, it's all right.
Fine, fine. Now we can go check out some other works the master connoisseur deems worthy of his time.
Why, yeah.
Hey, did I tell you that I'm clairvoyant?
Yeah, okay. So, well, what about this one? Well, I love this one. I mean, look at the brushstrokes. It's, from the time period. I love it because it's so aggressive. It's so controversial. Yeah, man.
We got a tip. Get over here quick.
All right.
One thing's for sure, somebody's ass is gonna be in a sling. That's it for now, sports fans. Signing off, Harvey Z-Man Zutz. Later on the X show. Oh, yes.
Hey, sweetie.
What the fuck?
Yes, dreams do come true.
Oh no. Oh no.
Stupid idea. I'm just gonna tell you right now. No, the worst food poisoning in my life. The worst. Never go there ever. I puked out of both ends. I swear. Not like this big, huge, so hot. No, I'm not a big fan of the blondes. I like a bit a little more. Oh. Hey. Oh yes. I'm Dr. Johnny G, standing in for the dearly departed Harvey Z, rest his soul. And I say, standing in because I don't know if a Harvey zombie's gonna come in and totally eat my brains out. I'm just kidding. We got a great show for you guys tonight. We're gonna start with a tribute, and then I'll be taking some calls. But seriously, can you imagine being cut up like that? Skewed like a pig? Laid out for the world to see? Everyone. Mothers, fathers, daughters, sons. Doesn't matter. What about the chump detective? What's he doing? I believe he knows a lot more than he lets on. But what do I know? I'm just a doctor. All I know is that, knock on wood, I refuse to be next. They need to get somebody real on that case. Before we have another. 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 Before we have another.
That is why you'll be my masterpiece.
Max, wake up. Max.
Yeah, babe, what's up?
I had a dream.
What about, babe?
And so, here I am. I'll be back at it in no time. I know people, and they're fans of my work. I'll be expanding my portfolio before you know it.
Yeah, they caught me. But I love that girl. If I could do it all over again, I wouldn't change a damn thing. That girl is brilliant. Her art deserves to live on. After all, there's so little genius like hers around these days. If anyone's legend should live on, it's certainly hers.
Dame nalga, cabrón.